the Mega Powers explode.
I'm talking about the 80s. Oh, yeah.
Great Scott!
Cream of the crop. Oh, yeah.
Mega Powers, yeah!
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
We are back for the first time since February, I think, since we recorded.
I think so.
It is July 31st as we record this. This episode should probably be out tomorrow. We'll see if that actually happens. That is the goal. Thank you for sticking with us. We had to go to the archives a bit, and we did have those episodes up here on the Patreon for all of you fine folks. On that note, we're going to start with a little programming update, and that is this. We are changing the schedule for the show going forward. We are going to now do an episode each month here on Patreon. Should be on the first of the month. That's what we're going to aim for. Obviously, things may happen. We may miss that occasionally, but we're going to be aiming for the first of the month here on Patreon. And then on the main feed, we'll have an episode on the 15th of the month. So 2 episodes a month, 24 episodes a year. We had gotten up to doing 32-ish, 33, depending on how the things broke.
It was just too many.
And it was just too many episodes. It was just too many episodes. So we like doing this. We're going to try this new schedule and see if this more reasonable output works for us, and hope we can keep doing the show. So that is what we're doing. Our next main feed episode will be on John Hughes's The Breakfast Club, because that's a really big one. This is episode 299. That is episode 300. Although Wild. I think asterisk. I think it's technically not. I think we're technically past it by a couple, but under the numbering convention we eventually settled on, it is episode 300, which is pretty wild stuff.
Who is that?
Little Johnny Carson.
Oh,
come on.
I know that Johnny Carson is a name. I don't know anything. Like, here's Johnny is the extent of my Johnny Carson knowledge.
So OJ is like scoping out this drug dealer's boat, trying to figure out what's going on. He sneaks aboard, he busts in, pulls his gun, says freeze, and it's like 14 guys on the other side who just kind of go like, no. Although there's a great bit where the one guy throws the gun down and then everyone kind of looks at him like, you wimp, like, what are you doing? But this scene, look, noted murderer.
I'm praising the writing, not the acting.
The sequence of him getting shot 6 times, then touching a hot stove,
hitting his head on a lamp, shoulder on the wet paint,
shoulder in the wet paint, falling down and putting his hands on the windowsill so the window slams over his fingertips.
Face in a cake.
Getting up, face in a cake, falling backwards out the door over a railing.
Step on a bear trap first.
Oh, that's right.
At this point, let's call them human traps. Like, every time I've ever seen one of those in anything, it's for people, not bears, and yet we call them bear traps.
Yeah. It would be like a very cruel thing to use for a bear, assuming that you weren't going to go get it after and eat it, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think bear meat's supposed to be pretty gross. I feel like my understanding is the meat of carnivores is generally not that pleasant to eat and often has worms.
Well, what about people eat gator? Isn't that?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm speaking generally. Also, maybe this is a mammals exclusive thing.
Be. You know what? I wonder if Buc-ee's has bear jerky. They have a lot of jerkies.
I don't know. They are open. They opened a Buc-ee's near to me.
No way. How close?
2.5, and then they're opening another one like a half hour from me in the next year.
Wow,
so
okay.
I didn't know about Buc-ee's when I was in Austin. I literally drove by one of the big
go to
ones
one
and didn't know about it. I know. I'm with you. There's one on it's like kind of near Shenandoah National Park.
There's one that's like 30, 40 minutes away from where I go in Kentucky every year now, but it's like the opposite direction of home. So it can't be like Point Pleasant is on the way home.
That's 80 minutes in a circle. That's fine.
It is already an 11-hour drive. So
well, couldn't you do it like on day 2 of the trip, like take a jaunt to Buc-ee's for lunch? And
that's what I think I will end up doing now that I've now that I'm in a place where I don't have responsibilities at this thing anymore,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was competing and then I judged and then I coached someone
Yeah.
and also had a heart issue. So like, things couldn't happen this year.
Yeah.
So I think we're probably going to go this year. But the other funny thing is we have a friend in Harrisburg. And so we drive out there with some regularity. And on the drive to Harrisburg, there is a Buc-ee's billboard that says like Buc-ee's 630 miles. And the giant it's like normally you'd be like a small sign where like, but it's like a full ass billboard that just says like the Buc-ee's logo, Buc-ee's 630 miles or something like that. And
That's really
so I'm always
funny.
like, that isn't close enough.
10 hours away.
But
So I've never eaten bear. I don't speak from experience, but my understanding is bear in particular, at least, is not very tasty. Anyway, I was like howling with delight at this.
So
and
funny.
It is even better on the like a couple scenes later when they're like, Nordberg, he got shot 6 times and miraculously missed every organ.
so he was an athlete that tried to be an actor that then became a killer, right? That was the trajectory?
Yes, that is the sequence.
Okay.
Yes, although very successful actor for a while there.
Was he?
Like,
I know he was a successful football player. I knew he great football.
Yeah,
He
football.
was I knew he was a very successful football player. I just didn't know that he was like considered a successful actor.
I mean, people really liked him in this, and I feel like he was in like a number of. I think it was like one of those situations of like, oh, he's like better than you think he is, and like willing to be, kind of the butt of the joke or whatever.
If he hadn't killed anyone, he could have been like a John Cena type.
Yeah.
Dissecting the 80s is a Chum Some of This production.